shock in the US after a prominent right-wing activist, Charlie Kirk, was shot dead while addressing students on a campus in Utah.
Charlie Kirk was just 31 years old. He was loved by millions and hated by just as many, and yesterday he sadly passed away. His story is one of ambition, controversy, money, and a shocking ending that nobody saw coming. Today we're going to walk through his life, why so many people had strong opinions about him, and what his legacy really means.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk.
Charlie was born in 1993 in Illinois. He was a normal suburban kid. His dad was an architect. Mom worked in finance. But early on, Charlie was fascinated by politics. While most teens were worrying about prom, Charlie was writing articles about bias in school textbooks. At 18 years old, he co-founded Turning Point USA, a group designed to spread conservative ideas on college campuses. That move set him on a path that made him a household name in American politics. Charlie was young, bold, and not afraid to argue with anyone. Professors, students, even politicians. He built a massive following through speeches, viral debates, and his podcast, The Charlie Kirk Show. He was close with Donald Trump, wrote books, and became a leading voice for conservative youth in America. But here's the thing, with fame came hate. Critics accused him of spreading misinformation, fueling culture wars, and using shock tactics just to go viral. Some thought he was too extreme. Others said he was simply standing up for his beliefs. His events often drew protests, and online, it felt like people either supported him 100% or couldn't stand him at all. No middle ground. Now let's talk about money. Charlie didn't just build a movement, he built an empire. Turning Point USA grew into a multi-million-dollar organization. Reports say his salary went way up over the years. He owned luxury property, including a nearly $5 million estate in Arizona. Some critics questioned whether his nonprofit was being run too much like a business. But one thing's for sure, Charlie wasn't just influential, he was wealthy. And then came September 10th, 2025. Charlie was on stage at Utah Valley University, answering questions during one of his tours. Out of nowhere, a shooter opened fire. Charlie was hit in the neck with a rifle. Despite rushing him to the hospital, doctors couldn't save him. Just like that, one of the most polarizing voices in America was gone. His death sent shockwaves across the country. Supporters called him a hero for young conservatives. Critics remembered him as a divider. But no matter what side you were on, nobody could deny his influence. At just 31, Charlie Kirk had changed the conversation on college campuses and beyond. Charlie's story is complicated. Passion, controversy, success, and tragedy. We may not all agree on his politics, but what happened to him was heartbreaking. We send our deepest condolences to his wife Erica, his family, his friends, and all those mourning his loss. Rest in peace.